Greetings and welcome once again to all the people taking the time to watch this video and follow this channel. It's me, the AFOL champ, the adult fan of LEGO champion, here with another set review. I mean, it's a classic set, so I guess we can call it a set. It's 10696, the medium, is it medium? No, medium creative box. I can remember the word classic, isn't it? So here's the set. It does also come with this big box, which is actually I really like. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. Just an interesting thing here. This is the most rare piece in the set, and this is still in, I think, 7 other sets. So it shows you that this is really a pretty good mix of pretty common pieces, which is not something that I am upset about. I actually think it's a good thing. I think for a classic set, I think this is a really good set. You can see that the pile of like blacks and grays is pretty big. That's always a good thing. There's not a ton of printed eyeball pieces. Again, I'm not going to try to find them to point at them out when I'm saying that they're not as common. I feel like classic sets generally have a ton. There's still a bunch in here, but it's not nearly as overwhelming as it frequently is. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff like this. There's like window pieces, you know, there's like architecture, I guess. Now again, these aren't like high quality window or door pieces, but better than not getting them. A lot of this is just pretty common standard pieces, and I mean that in a good way. Like there's lots of plates, there's lots of regular bricks, including some big bricks like this. There's, you know, this is a big 2x8 brick. There's another right there. There's a big 2x8 red brick. And again, there's a lot of big bricks, and again, usable colors, a lot of slopes, not a bunch of crazy, you know, modified plates or clips or things like that. I'm not saying that there's none in there, because there certainly is, but it's not like some other classic sets where I feel like it's impossible to build stuff because you just got a bunch of weird random stuff. Even like, I think there's a fair amount of green. You know, that's again always good to get a lot of brown. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty happy with this. I'm not saying it's perfect. You know, I definitely think that, well, before I go into the negative things, let me finish off some of the positives. I also thought this would be kind of a flimsy box. It's really, like, the box itself is sturdy enough, and this lid is almost annoying in that it stays on so well. I thought it would come off much easier, and to me, that was a unexpected perk. I thought that would be far, you know, less valuable to me than it is, but I'm actually going to use that for storage, which I did not anticipate. Going on to some of the negative things. Now, there are some negative things. Like, there's always some pieces that I just don't really see the use for. Like, am I ever going to use a yellow square? Probably not. I don't know. There are some clip pieces in here. You know, the green is kind of dominated by the lime green, and then this would have, of course, been better in regular green or even dark. I don't know that they make this in dark green, but this would have been a far better piece in regular green rather than bright. But, you know, again, I'm glad I have that in green rather than like azure or something like that. There still are a bunch of eyeball pieces. Instead of having a ton of eyeball pieces, also there's a lot of, the wheels take up a lot of this. So there are, I think there's 18 different tires, which also means that there are 18 wheels. And then that means there's also a bunch of parts with like pins and axles dedicated for those. So they kind of take up a disproportionately large amount of that. I think there's kind of a lot of purples and pinks also. But yeah, it's a classic set. It's never going to be perfect. I also thought it was kind of just funny that these red pieces came separate from these, even though like this was like the little mini bag within the bag. Like this 1x2 slope is the exact same size as this 1x2 slope. So why on earth did it need a separate bag within a bag for that? Like there's even, okay, never mind. I thought that was a plate and that was a plate, but that just doesn't really make sense to me. But yeah, that's, oh, well, the other last positive thing I forgot to mention earlier is there was, or is, more transparent pieces than I thought there would be. It's always good to get the, not just transparent clear, but transparent red. There's transparent yellow in here. Again, I didn't anticipate there being a lot of transparent bricks and there were. And so that was, and again, a nice, pleasant surprise. I also never anticipate there being tiles of any color. And there's several 1x4 tiles of, again, various colors in here. So in order to grade this set, I'm going to keep in mind that it is a classic set and I'm an adult builder. So this is not aimed at me. I'm going to use this clearly as mock fodder. And a lot of this is going to go into the interiors and guts of stuff that I'm never going to see again. And, you know, I got it, you're getting 496 pieces or whatever. I think I got it for about $23 or something. And I got a big case. So, you know, I'm grading this compared to a real set, which actually has directions. Again, it's different. I'm going to give this a B. Again, you can tell me if I'm right, wrong, or somewhere in between. But I think this is, I'm happy with this set. I'm not going to go out and buy more, but I'm happy that I have this one. So I'm going to give it a B. But again, you can tell me, leave me a comment. You know, was I too easy, too harsh? Is this a good set? Would you get it? You know, I liked this set for what it is. I'm going to give it a B. It's not perfect, but I do think the positives outweigh the negatives. But hopefully this has been a good 6 or 7 minutes of your life. Hopefully you got your entertainment value or the information that you were looking for, or whatever it is that you come to these videos to get. I'm going to encourage you, please leave me a comment. Hopefully I hear from you soon. Please hit the like button. You know, show me that you enjoyed it or lie to me that you enjoyed it. Hit the subscribe button so that you can hear from me again soon. And as always, thanks for watching.